Hi, this is Mr. Minnick, and I'm going to teach you how to add text-to-speech capability to a Visual Basic project. Now we have a copy of our Pac-Man, also known as Maze 3 assignment open. We're working on it here in class, and we want the computer to talk. The specs of this assignment call for the computer to greet the user. So let's go to the form load method, and let's just get ready to type in some code here that makes the computer talk out loud. I'm going to make room here in my form load method for a line of code. And I look at my lecture notes. This is Unit 7, Objective Number 3, and the sound lecture notes, how to use text-to-speech. You can read this or you can just watch the rest of the video. Okay, Simon says, let's copy and paste or type import speech library, spelled lib for library. Put that line of code at the top of your form. Put that code above public class form 1 with like a blank space there. That's a good place to put it. No, but it's squiggly underlines, which we'll talk about that later. Okay, I just wanted to verify it does go above public class form 1, like you see there, and don't worry about the squiggly underline now, but we have to deal with it. So how do we get the squiggly underline to go away? I hold my mouse over the squiggly underline, and it gives me this little bubble here, and it says it offers to correct my problem, but there are no corrections. Well, I happen to know from my lecture notes that I need to click the menu command, project, and then click the submenu command, add reference. Let's do that. Everybody come up here and click project, and click add reference. And then, according to my lecture notes, click the COM tab. And while you all do that, I'll explain the background of this. Because Visual Basic has so much power, especially for Windows, modern-day Windows programs, not all of the stuff is built in to your copy of Visual Basic. Some of the stuff you need to go rent at the tool rental place. My garage at home doesn't have all the fancy tools that I might need to do things around the house. So I go to a place that locally where I can rent like a post hole digger that makes holes for a fence. I might pay like $10 an hour to rent something that if I bought it, it might have been $1,000, and I would only need it once in my lifetime. So here is a list of things that are not commonly needed in every Visual Basic program, listed from A to Z. We need to scroll, though, to the one called Microsoft Speech Object Library. And how do you know which one of these to use? Well, you Google it, or you look it up at some Microsoft website that teaches you how to do powerful, cool Visual Basic programming. So with that highlighted under the COM tab, please click the OK button. It takes it a second or two, but now behind the scenes, this power, this capability has been added to this project. And the squiggly underline just went away. Okay, so now that we have added that reference to this project, a reference to the speech library, we can now, furthermore, come down here to the form load method or any spot in your spot in your program that you want, like in form key down or game reset. And now let's just go to my lecture notes and copy and paste this line of code. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, copy and paste this line of code to the spot right below public class form 1. We weren't done there yet. So I need to scroll back up. Because this project has some other module level references, right here is the spot where you might want to paste that other line of code or just type it out right now into your project. Somewhere above your top private your private subs, your methods, but below public class form 1, just type this line of code. Instead of dim, like you do with variables in Visual Basic, instead of const, like you do with constants, for this situation, we need to have public with events here. It's just what we need. So right there. Now the variable name, Vox, is your choice. I could name it Siri. That would be more 2014-ish. Or, coming out soon, my student Trey, who, mark my words, is going places. 10 years from now, when students are still watching this, Trey will probably be a guest speaker back in my classroom showing me how he is making double my salary as a Visual Basic software designer. True. If we had time in this video, I would show you my Facebook, where last night I mentioned on my teacher Facebook that software design is the second highest paying with lots of jobs listing on some recent survey. Let's name this, what was it, Trey? Capitone? Cortana. Let's name this, it's the Siri for Windows programming. Cortana, that's what I hear. And let's get C-O-R-T-A-N-A. Yeah, Cortana. And instead of being an integer, she is a SP voice. And you have to type the word new in there. Let's put a little comment. I'll just call it computer voice. And let's line up our comments vertically there so that apostrophe is lined up vertically with the apostrophe there in that computer voice. Okay, and now we scroll down to the form load method. And now we paste in this line of code. The line of code that makes the computer speak, which is also available in my lecture notes. So let's paste that in here, and you guys can type that in this 2013-2014 VB class. But students in the future can just watch this video. So, we can't put Vox there anymore. It's got to be Cortano.speak. And then instead of hello, how are you, you can come up with a message of your choice. Like, welcome to my game. Welcome to the maze. Hey, I have a question. If it's in all caps, for the sake of the video, loudly please, do you think Visual Basic enunciates this more loudly? Bailey?
Yes.
Wrong. I don't think it does. That was just a good guess, but I don't think it does. I don't think there's a volume control on words within a string. Although a future version of the Windows Phone operating system, or in this case the Windows desktop operating system, might allow that. I don't think it does. Don't ask me what voice speak flags is for. It just needs to be there. Okay, let's test this program in closing, and here goes. I'm running the program with my speakers jacked up.
Welcome to the maze.
Okay, trust me, I did hear that. It said welcome to the maze, and the maze, just for the record, was not extra loud. I just died because of my game timer. Goodbye and have a good day.